How's it going, y'all? Welcome to today's video. So I put some new wheels on the Matrix, as you guys saw in a couple of videos ago, and my alignment has not been the same since. Wheel has been all turned. It might look straight, but let me tell you, it's not. So I want to go get an alignment on this car done, but before I do that, I checked the outside or the outer tie rods, and they look pretty beat up. So I went ahead and I got some new ones, and I'm basically going to show you guys how to install them in this video, because I don't want to get an alignment and have the tie rod ends basically get out of spec. So with all that being said, welcome to today's video. Let's start the intro and get these tie rods on. Alright, y'all, so found out that we got a power steering leak up there, which we'll have to address in a later video, but I did want to show you guys, well, how I will properly take and mark the tie rod so that you can take this off and unravel this and then put the other one on and make it where it's perfectly where it's supposed to be. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a paint marker. We're going to paint mark this right here. So we got the tie rod in. Pretty simple. I'm going to film the other side since I didn't film this side, but I am going to get new wheels. I'm not sticking with these wheels that I have on right now. So I probably won't get the alignment until after I get the new ones, because I'll probably get them in the next couple months, and then I'll get an alignment then, because the car still drives straight-ish. It depends on if you're holding the steering wheel or not. If you're holding the steering wheel, it drives straight. If you're not holding the steering wheel, then you might go in the other lane, but it's okay. But another thing I'm gonna have to do, like I said, was power steering. I have no idea how to take that thing out, because like I'm gonna get the belt done anyways, because the belt's right there. But I think if I come from this side, it should be okay. But that's gonna be for future me to have to deal with. For right now, I just want to get the tie rods done so that it drives straight-ish, and then also I'm gonna, after we get done with this, I'm gonna tell you guys what we're gonna do next for a special project that we got going on. So don't go anywhere. All right, so now that we broke that off, we're just gonna take this and keep that nut, locking out where it is, and just rotate the tie rod off. And to break that off, I just hit that center with the hammer and came right off. So I mean, these weren't terrible, but both boots were ripped, and once the boot rips, unfortunately all the grease comes out. So it's just one of those things that you want to do. So let's go ahead and put this back together, and we'll be right back to getting this done, and then I will tell you guys about what I'm going to do with the fender liners, because that's going to be something cool that I want to show you guys real quick. So let's get it. So I turned the wheel in as much as I could. I think my long reach 7, I'm just able enough to get these set screws, which I hate these so much. For like, don't get me wrong, there's ways you can use them very proficiently, but this is not one of the ways. Oh no, that's a whole different size. That's an 8. So they used 2 different size heads on them. So this is a 7, and that one's an 8. God, they ran out of set screws too. How awesome is that? Alright, got that out. Now I think I have enough push rivets to get that secured. But let me cut all this off so that you can see what we're working with here. Alright, so we got some push clips, OEM push clips in, and that isn't going anywhere no matter how much the wind takes it. So that's going to be awesome, and most importantly, the wheel is not going to hit. When we go lower, that'll be a different problem, and that's when we'll probably have to, well, take out this fender liner. But for right now, we'll be good. Let's go ahead, go on the other side, and get the other side done. Let's go. Well, we got this side done with. I'm hoping that when the tire is on the ground, I'm hoping that it doesn't hit the washer bottle, because that making contact will definitely be bad, but it hasn't yet, and it just hit the fender liner, so I have a little bit of faith that will be good. All right, guys, so a couple days later, and I wanted to catch you guys up on everything that we have done so far to the Matrix in this video, because we have a couple more things we got to do, but it's looking really good. So as you guys saw in this video, we did the outer tie rods so that the alignment can get better. We still have to go get alignment, but the power steering is leaking as well. So before I go to get an alignment, I want to get the power steering pump fixed, because I believe it is the power steering pump that is leaking, and it's getting power steering fluid everywhere underneath the car. So I want to go ahead and change that out. I am waiting currently on the power steering pump to get here, and also the serpentine belt, because from what I have come across as far as a lot of my XRS friends, the gates and continental belts, and as well as like most of the part stores that carry serpentine belts, like O'Reilly's AutoZone, the belts don't fit correctly onto the 2ZZ. So because of that, I ordered an OEM Toyota belt, which I will put up on screen for the part number. That way, if you guys do need to get a belt, you guys can, and it'll be really nice and simple to do that, and you know it'll fit. So as well as we did get this XRS front plate, this is where the front license plate would be, we did get that on. So I think probably in the near future I might even do the colorway on the XRS the same as the backside, which has the silver, red, and blue, I believe it is. Let's check that real quick before I say it wrong. So yeah, I'd probably do something similar to this onto the front plate, because I think that would look really, really cool. So we are going to be finishing this car. We have some new lug nuts we're going to put on the car, which I got some special Mutekis. These are going to be M12 by 1.5, which is what the lugs are on this, and they look so sick. So most Toyotas that are from Japan are going to be M12 by 1.25, but because this one's a Canadian model, the lug nuts are 1.5, which don't ask me why they decided to do that, but the red ones, these are just going to set it off so nicely, and I can't wait to install them. And I did want to take some time to thank Low Boost Performance. Being a Islander and coming from Vegas as well, the one thing I did not have or was not equipped for was cold weather. And for me, I don't usually like to go out to buy clothes, because, you know, I don't want to just wear any brand. I don't want to just wear any kind of, you know, jacket. If I'm gonna buy clothes, I want to be able to showcase the shops or brands that I support, because that's just what I like to do. That's how I like to go about supporting brands and buying apparel so that I can wear it every single day. And being able to support local is one thing that has always been close to my heart, because supporting local just means that you are not only helping support a business, but you're also supporting friends. So for me, I'm really, really honored and excited to be, you know, able to support Low Boost Performance. And this is not an ad. They didn't pay me or give me merchandise to do any of this. It'd be cool in the future, but I'm doing it out of the kindness of my heart, and Chelsea and Austin have been nothing but amazing to me and my roommates, because they always help us out by source parts. They're authorized dealerships for HKS, for Cusco, for Cobb, just a bunch of companies. They are direct suppliers, or they can supply us with the parts that we need. So very, very stoked and thankful that they are here in the Reno Tahoe area. So if you are ever in need of any tuning, maintenance, upgrades, whatever it may be, go ahead and look into Low Boost Performance. Go ahead and follow them on Instagram, because they do a lot of social media meets, and they do a lot of, you know, community outreach things for everyone. So and we are planning to do the next one come spring and summer, so you already know that when they do that, we'll be out there to support them, to just be around with the community, meet a lot of you guys. If you guys do subscribe, which you guys haven't already. I definitely love and appreciate if you guys subscribed to the channel, and hit the like button as well on this video. But we're going to be doing a lot of stuff with them, so I'm super excited to meet you guys who watch the videos, as well as just be a part of the community, because that's all we are at the end of the day, is just a community that loves to do race car shit. So that being said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead, put the lug nuts on to the car, and then we have a couple more things we got to get done today before the sun goes down. So that being said, let's get into it. Let's go. So the lugs that we are going with are Muteki R35s. They are going to be the lightweight forged steel, with that being the part number. And these are going to be the 12 by 1.5 32926 RP. So really excited to run these. They look super sick in the chrome red, and I can't wait to put these on. So let's go ahead and take the hardware that came with these adapters and put these ones on. They're gonna look really good with the Königs too. Can't wait to run them. So let's go ahead and take these off real quick and get the other ones on. This is every lug that you take off, you put one on so that the wheel doesn't come off. I just don't feel right with having one lug on the wheel supporting it. I'd rather have more than one on. So, and Muteki is the only lugs I will ever run on anything, except for the 4Runner, because the 4Runner has some deeper dish wheels coming in, so I'll probably have to run some off-roading lugs on that car. But yeah, these things are sick. They just look so good on the red too. This looks so good. Kind of wish that the caps could like get screwed so you could put the Muteki logo on straight, but you know, not even a big deal. So I just like that they fit and they look super sick. As soon as I wash these wheels in the car, which I'm going to be doing very soon, they are going to just pop so nicely. So let's go ahead and get all the other lugs off and put the new ones on, and we'll go from there. Let's get it done. All right, so the lugs are all on, and in the sun, they look so good. They pop so well for such a simple yet subtle pop to it. Once the wheels are washed and the little brake dust shavings are clean, it'll look so much better. But the one thing that I do with all my aftermarket lugs is I leave them in the glove box, because, well, one, you get the nice box that looks dope, but then you also have the wheel lug sockets, because these ones are one off specifically for these lugs, so you want to make sure they stay with the car. So if you are doing any kind of work on the car, like say you get a flat tire, you'll have the lugs in the car ready to take them off, so you don't have to worry about trying to find the ones that fit these, because this Muteki one is very specific. I think it's like it might be a 21, I'm not entirely sure. It's definitely not a 19, but I'd rather just have this key here, because the cool thing about it is you can literally put this 3/8 drive onto a 3/8 torque nut or torque wrench and go ahead and torque them, which is very important. And the cool thing I love about Muteki is this. Every single automotive product should have the torque specifications on their packaging, because it just makes something so much easier. So it shows you the star pattern, which is really nice. It says 3/4 to 3/16 hex, which is, I believe, in 19 and a 21, if I'm not mistaken. Retorque the nuts after 100 kilometers of driving, just to make sure that they are, you know, good. Do not use an impact wrench for installation or removal, so you didn't see me do that. Never let grease or oil stick to the surface of the product, because that'll make the torque value not true, so they'll loosen over time. Make sure there is minimum of 15 mil of thread engagement, which we have more than that. And this product is for 60-degree seats, so this conical acorn seat, never use with a wheel that has other lug seats, because you'll damage it. So it's gonna be 85 foot-pounds, so we're gonna go ahead and put 85 foot-pounds on this right here. 86 is right on that line right there, going on the tree stem. And then the thing I love about these Huskies is that they have a locking collar. Most of them do, but they have a locking collar so that you can't turn it no matter how hard. You can't turn it no matter how hard you try. So we're gonna go ahead and torque all these down real quick. Specialized lock key that comes for the specific one. There we go. Alright. And you always want to torque these down with a lug nut that has a Teflon wrapping. Harbor Freight sells these lug nut sockets specifically because they have this Teflon tape on it, or this Teflon barrier, so that it doesn't scratch up the wheel. So it's something that is very beneficial to any person that is doing a lot of wheels, because then they don't scratch up all of the inner socket hole, whatever you want to call where your socket goes in your wheel. So yeah, that's done. Let's go ahead and get the other ones done too. I'm really glad we were able to get the wheel lugs on. They look so nice. They're really, really vibrant and they look super good. I cannot wait to see these wheels and lugs all cleaned up once the weather permits it, because, well, unfortunately the next few days it's going to be raining and snowing. So it is what it is, because after that happens, this next summer it's going to look so nice, and I still can't believe all the progress that we've gotten done on the Matrix so far. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am very excited on how the Matrix is turning out. You guys already know to, if you guys haven't already, definitely subscribe, like this video, and comment down below the next things you want to see on the Matrix, because I have a good idea of the things I'd want to talk about, or the things I'd want to go over in a video of like the 5 things I love, 5 things I hate. I did want to like wait a year before doing it, but everything that I've learned so far in the couple months I've owned it, I feel like might be beneficial for some people considering getting a Matrix XR or XRS. So comment down below if you guys want to see that, because I'd be genuinely interested in making that. So without that being said, guys, I'm gonna end this video here. Stop talking story. Thank you guys again. Mahalo nui loa. Appreciate them. And always remember, never forget, always stay positive and stay true to who you are. Until next time, guys. Gee! Take care. Shoots. Okay then. Peace. Bye. See you in the next one.
Search everywhere.